Today we'll be talking about facts about Postinor 2. Facts about Postinor 2. There are so many facts about Postinor 2. People are even having so many myths about Postinor 2. So today we'll be digesting all of them. I've listed them out here, about 10 of them. 10 facts about Postinor 2. So the first on my list here is that Postinor 2 is not an abortion drug. Yes, of course, Postinor 2 is not an abortion drug. Some people, they think in their mind after 2 or 3 months that they have had sex, and then they find out that they are pregnant. They will now go and buy Postinor 2 to terminate the pregnancy. No, Postinor 2 does not terminate pregnancy. Postinor 2 is not an abortion drug. You cannot use Postinor 2 to terminate pregnancy. No, it will not work. That's not how to use Postinor 2. It's not an abortion drug. Provided that pregnancy have lasted more than the stipulated time when this Postinor 2 can work, it can never work again. It's not an abortion drug. You cannot just wake up one morning and then find out that you're pregnant, you go and buy Postinor 2. No, that's wrong. It's not an abortion drug. It can never. What this Postinor 2 do rather is that it will prevent the sperm from fertilizing the egg. That's all. But when the egg has been fertilized already by the sperm, there is no way, and even sometimes it has even implanted and is growing, you go and buy Postinor 2 to terminate. It doesn't work that way. Alright? So that is about the first point, which is Postinor 2 is not an abortion drug. So the second one is that Postinor 2 is an emergency drug. Yes. This Postinor 2 is normally used in a case of rape or unplanned sex. When you had sex unplanned or in a case of rape, that's when you can use this Postinor 2. You cannot just wake up one morning and then you start using Postinor 2. It's an emergency drug. Anything in emergency should catch you unaware. It should be something unplanned. Alright? So know it today that Postinor 2 is an emergency drug. So the next point here is that Postinor 2 should be taken as early as possible. Before you can get the effectiveness of this Postinor 2, you must take it as early as possible. Within 72 hours of that incident, that is when you should take this Postinor 2. Anything beyond this time that I said now, this Postinor 2 cannot work again for you. So the earlier you take it, the higher the effectiveness of this Postinor 2. So have it at the back of your mind that anytime you have such emergency, you should rush immediately and then take this Postinor 2. So the next one is that wrong self-prescription. So many people are prescribing this drug by themselves. Why is it that people don't read the instruction? The instruction is at the back of that package. Just read the instruction and follow it. The instruction said take one for the first time, then after some minutes you take the other one. But people will just go ahead and take the two at a time. Stop prescribing this drug by yourself. Stop doing wrong self-prescription. If you want this drug to actually work for you, make sure you don't prescribe it by yourself. Follow the instruction as it is written there. Alright? So the next one, which is the fifth one, is that Postinor 2 have side effects, especially when you use it wrongly. When you do self-prescription, you are definitely going to get some side effects. But when you use it correctly, the way it should be, when you follow the instruction, be rest assured that even if you get any side effects from this drug, it will be so minimal that you will not even feel the effect. Alright? So the next one here is that number 6, that Postinor 2 is highly effective. Yes, according to research, Postinor 2 is actually 85% effective. So when people say, or when you see it at the back of the carton that Postinor 2 is highly effective or it is 85% effective, it is true. Scientifically proven, it is highly effective. But you can only get the effectiveness of this drug when you use it as prescribed, as instructed. When you follow the instruction of the drug, then you get the effectiveness, the higher effectiveness of this drug. So the next one we'll be talking about here is number 7, which is that Postinor 2 is very dangerous. It is very, very dangerous, my sister, especially when you use it wrongly. If you don't follow that instruction, it's very dangerous. It can cause whatever thing you see that is written there that it can cause. It can cause it. So make sure you use Postinor 2 according to directives. So the next one here is that there are fake Postinor 2s. Exactly, it is true. Just as other drugs have fake ones, that's the same way this one have fake one. Just make sure you check the authenticity of this drug before using it. If there is a way you can send a code or whatever, just check for the NAFDAC approval, check for anything possible that can prove the authenticity of this drug. Check and be sure. You don't just walk into a pharmacy and then get the drug without checking it out. Alright, so the next one is that Postinor 2 does not cause barrenness. Yes, some people will be like, hey, it's because I've taken Postinor 2 for I've been taking Postinor 2 since I know about it. Maybe that's the cause of my barrenness. My sister, it's not true. It doesn't cause barrenness. That's just the pure truth. If maybe you feel that you have not taken in and you want to take in, you can go for medication that will help you out. There are medications that will boost your ovulation or whatever that is your case. There are medications for it, and the cause of it is not Postinor 2. Even if you have been taking Postinor 2, but I don't mean to say when you have been taking it wrongly. If you have been self-prescribing this thing by yourself, and maybe it's causing whatever health issue to you, it might be true. I don't know. So the next one is that do not use Postinor 2 casually. Exactly what I've been saying all this while. Don't just wake up one morning and then you start taking Postinor 2, or you make it a routine drug. Every time you had sex, or you even have it planned out in your mind that whenever you have sex, you take it. No, because of this side effects. Please don't take it wrongly. Please don't take it casually. Alright? So if you have learned something from this, please subscribe. Please give it a thumbs up so that the algorithm will push it out to many other. So if you have learned something from today's lesson, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up so that the algorithm will push it out to many other people that need this information. Thank you.